I am channeling, and it is a comedy show happening tonight. And this one joke was so outrageous because it was 100% me, told to perfection. If I get it right, it's, oh my goodness, what am I seeing? I'm seeing me, a younger version of me, at the nightclubs. I like titties, and I was just bold enough to have a conversation about titties because I wanted to see them. And it was an honest statement. It's like, look, I don't want to stand on the other side of the room and look and try to imagine what your titties look like. Looking like a creep. So I thought I'd come over and ask you. I bought her a drink, some food. We sat down, we talked about titties. That was the joke that he was telling me, because like if more women that I told this joke to understood the amount of joy it brought me to have a conversation about something as mundane as my visions of what your areola looks like. It's a crazy, I can't even call it alarm. It's just every time I wanted to see it, I saw it. So psychic, or I don't know. I hadn't showered for, oh man, 2 months. I hadn't showered for 2 months. But I would use wipes and stuff. And still, this woman stopped her car went and bought a gift card for me so I could have breakfast. And I wanted to thank her. I was going through spiritual upgrades and I didn't know that I was glowing. She got out the car and she had a physical reaction to me. I've been resetting my nervous system. And I had breath work. And I didn't do a lot of my normal ritual stuff, but I did feel an upgrade in my energy as I was going through my training. It was the time that I needed to get more familiar with Escher. He came in, and other aspects of my ego were leading. And I hadn't fully checked my ego, so it became a drill. And it led to the creation of a 11th model in our members' work. Because it became so effective. That it redefined what my capacity for discipline could look like. There were a couple things he was joking about. Like, I believed him anyway. So, God has a sense of humor, yeah. So when he was showing me that clip of me talking this woman into showing me her titties, good times. I'm making a video about this. I have done some pretty interesting things. You can see why. Getting away with shit because I could see, but didn't know I could see. I've had women ask me questions and my clairvoyance would just start. It's like, am I daydreaming? I'm seeing us. We're not in the same picture anymore. And usually that was the end of the relationship. for someone who is trying to level up, but for people clowning and still wearing masks, that's just gonna fall off the minute you stand in front of me. I don't want you to do that to yourself. I don't want you to do that to yourself. But if you want to level up, I waited 2 weeks to tell a woman that I cared about. She was fucking up. I wanted to say it at the right time. I was giving a lot to people who didn't give a shit. Oh my goodness. I wrote a book about trauma bonding and gaslighting. And you'd be surprised the amount of people who use it so casually. Especially the ones who tell the truth in the process. Like, I don't know about your conversation. What did he say? He said, I don't know much about basketball. Shut the fuck up. Don't change our conversation to football just because you want to feel relevant. Oh, that's an asshole right there. He left out. I was like, the ball's on this one. He just hijacked the conversation. I don't know what y'all talking about, but let's talk about football now. No. How about no? I wanted to hear his perspective on basketball, not yours. It's the only reason why I was talking. I didn't talk to those guys. I could feel their insecurities. Could witness their patterns. A couple of them I did a full-on mental health assessment. He didn't belong there. He belonged in a hospital. No one's making those calls. It's not. We don't care about the bottom, but we care, right? We care. No, we don't care. It's a lot going on in this world. And good Dave Chappelle joke. You have to bring the story back around to those titties. Because if we can't relax and unwind, and we're stressed and we are uptight, we've been only given one script for that, and that's in our DNA. I see Cain and Abel. And our masculine energy is tainted with that, where we want to harm one another. Because the mental picture that we have created, the fantasy, the fairy tale, sometimes it's just a fairy tale. The men who take L's.
I didn't even know that coffee shop existed. Was it nice? Like, really actually?
It is always feeling like you're taking an L. And I noticed that lately I've been seeing a lot of women getting hit with karma, because something that I recognized was patterns, and the patterns that women do over and over again. So now, I mean, I honestly don't think that they think that they did anything wrong, because it's like getting up from a shit and wiping your ass. That's how flippant it is for some of these women to deflect and gaslight you. And that's their muscle. That's their strength. At least that's what it feels like. I can't tell you what it is. I've been around them. I've been a fly on the wall. They don't really talk much about that. Yeah, they do. They do. That's where I got it from. Ugh. They share and compare notes. Men are often competing, so we don't share notes. I did like Michael Basin. He tried to share notes. The only problem with some of the advice that we get is it eventually tugs at our own morality, and that's why I couldn't see the advice for anything more than a cultural trap. It was my favorite was the Patrice O'Neal show. I mean, it was, man, Black Phillip. A great deal of misogyny. And integrity is there's a line. There is a line that you have to toe, because sometimes you gotta say oh man. He's in the background going, do it, do it, do it. Oh man. Something that I picked up from Patrice O'Neal is that sometimes people want to tell you how much you're not, and what they have is infinitely better than what you have. And I, of all people, know better, because of the revolving door that people think exists when it comes to me. Oh, I actually had to tone it down because I was not competing, but I was still loud with it. So I would say, bitch, I'm better than you. Just so I could hear the next level. Because at that moment, there was a realization, because you don't try to tear people down. Unless you think you're better than them. But they keep showing you that you're not. I like dating. Dating is fun. It's entertainment for the bored. I said if I ever found the right woman, I would date her. for as long as I could. Because marriage implies ownership, and ownership is an ego trip. It has never not been. Doesn't matter, masculine, feminine. It is an ego trip. I had to let it go. So I could be free and sovereign. And it's makes money. Shit, why not? I didn't have much of a partner in my first marriage, so it made me rethink things. I wanted to take care of a woman, but you can't offer that to just anybody. That is for sure. There was a certain level of ownership and hate. Above and beyond hate, like save it for the book. It's going in the book. It's gonna be granular. It's messed up. He can make me forget something just like that. Oh, he does that a lot too. He does that a lot. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, you don't need to think about that right now. This is what it's like to be something that I really wanted to be. Turns out it was my destiny. To be a priest unto myself. Who likes titties, of course.